Hello everyone, SOB here, and today I'm going to go over the features of the Allied Escorts. I'm going to just go over the Romulan one here, but this applies to the Federation and Klingon ones also. So, first up, the console. The console has some decent passives, but it lies. That plus 7.5 max all power for subsystems only applies to weapons, as far as I have seen. If anyone has seen differently, please let me know down in the comments, but I'm only seeing that work for weapons. Now, the clicky on the console is not that great. I'm getting between 500 and like 2000 DPS from it, so I mean, this is a great console, don't get me wrong. You know, on most ships, you wouldn't even hesitate to slot that with that max all power buff on it, but this is an Intel ship with OSS, so they don't stack there anyways, and with the console having not the best DPS, it's a bit average for a universal on the lower end. It's just meh. That's really all I can say about that. Then we have the heavy weapon, the railgun. Now, I love the visuals on this thing. It's buffed like an energy weapon. Emergency weapon cycle makes it fire faster. Attack ultimate does. It drains weapon power. It even procs plasma explosions. So it's pretty good. It's parsing between 13 and 15k for me with the Mark 14 Epic one you see on the screen. I really look forward to being able to slot these on other ships. I look forward to seeing what other heavy weapons pop up, but I'm impressed with what this one's doing right now. And I know some people are going to ask about it, but this build specifically, I'm not going to go over the entire thing because that would be wasting your time and it'd be wasting my time because the entire thing's going to be nerfed in a month. It's a threat build. It's parsing upwards of 300k. I mean, could probably get that higher if I had a really good team and was bothered enough to actually try. But yeah, it's doing pretty well for an escort. That heavy weapon is making up for the loss of having a normal 8th weapon, for the most part. But the big thing with this ship, and the reason that you should purchase them, is the trait. A lot of people have been wondering, should I buy this ship? And when you see the trait, you'll see why you should just open your wallet and buy it. So, the first part of it is misleading because Cryptic isn't always great with tooltips. And that is plus 75 bonus damage resistance rating for 0.6 seconds. What it doesn't say is that it refreshes every half second that evasive maneuvers is up, so it's up the entire time evasive is. That's pretty good. Bonus damage resistance is rated a bit differently, so that is significant. And then upon evasive maneuvers expiration, plus 20% Cat 2 all damage for 8 seconds. I was expecting this to be Cat 1, and it's Cat 2. That's very good, and it's buffing everything. Exotics, weapons, everything. So, this trait's a must-have across the board for anyone doing damage. And then there's the thing that makes it even better. Plus 30% crit chance. 30%! This isn't just for weapons, this is global, so it will also affect your exotic abilities. This trait is just too damn good. I'm worried it might get nerfed, but it's just so good. I'm glad that I bought the 3-pack, even if I hated the ships, which I don't, I love the ships. It would have been worth it just for this trait. This is one of the best traits we have ever gotten. Now, you can make this even better also by using emergency powered engines with the emergency con hologrammed off, which when you hit emergency powered engines, it resets the cooldown on evasive maneuvers, which I'll show you here in a minute. But first, I'm going to show you I have 4 stacks of anchored up, which is 20% cat 2. You see that this beam rate is at 1609.3. I'm going to remove the anchor stacks and have evasive up so that that buff pops up. In 3, 2, 1609.3. And my global crit chance is 56.1. Back down to 26, so you can see just how powerful that is. Now, as I was saying with the emergency con hologram, hit evasive or emergency powered engines and bam, it's already back up. So you can chain that quite a bit in ISA in places. In some of the runs I've done, I've seen 60-70% crit chance on my fire at will. So I really like this trait, and I think you won't be disappointed if you get it. It's just amazing. It is the next emergency weapon cycle, to me at least. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up the part of this video where I'm talking. If you have any questions about the ship, just let me know down in the comments. And if you're curious about what the meta will be after the space balance pass goes through, I'm going to be working on some videos here soon explaining what I believe the meta will be. So far, we're seeing lots of things out there that are possibilities. So keep an eye out for that, and stay tuned now because here is a 290k run with this ship in ISA. Thanks for watching.